number 3 Louisville women rout number 2 Notre Dame 167. Louisville, key. App, Asia Durr scored 36 points. Myisha Hines-Allen had a career-high 31 and number 3 Louisville overwhelmed number 2 Notre Dame on both ends for a 167 blowout victory Thursday night in an Atlantic Coast Conference showdown. The unbeaten Cardinals, 19-0, 5-0 ACC, erased an early deficit to dominate the short-handed Irish in nearly every phase during a marquee matchup between top teams. Louisville went on to the program's biggest victory since upsetting top-seeded Baylor in the 2013 NCAA Tournament and snapped an 11-game losing streak against Notre Dame, 15-2, 4-1. Playing before a crowd of 12,614, Durr quickly set the tone with 3 first-quarter three-pointers and 8 overall and shooting 13 of 18 from the field. Hines-Allen kept pace with her, hitting 15 of 20 while grabbing 12 rebounds. Jackie Young had 23 points for the Irish, who had won 8 straight since losing 80-71 to top-ranked Connecticut. Number 4 Mississippi State 76, Mississippi 45 Starkville, Miss. App, Terry McCowan had 25 points and 13 rebounds to lead Mississippi State over Mississippi. McCowan shot 12 of 13 from the field and added 4 blocks in just 26 minutes on the floor. The Bulldogs, 18-0, 4-0 Southeastern Conference, won their 8th straight game in the series. Mississippi State jumped out to a 14-0 lead in less than 5 minutes, getting 2 three-pointers from Blair Schaefer during the run. Ole Miss, 11-6, 1-3. Cut its deficit to 36-29 early in the third quarter, but got no closer. Maidana Muhammad scored 14 for the Rebels. Number 17 Texas A&M 79, number 6 Tennessee 76 College Station, Texas, App, Danny Williams scored 7 points in overtime and Texas A&M handed Tennessee its first defeat of the season. The Aggies, 14-4, 3-1 Southeastern Conference, missed 18 consecutive shots from the field late in the game before recovering in the extra period thanks to Williams' clutch free throw shooting. She made all 5 of her attempts from the line in overtime, including when she was fouled on a three-point attempt with the Aggies trailing 76-74 and 7.8 seconds remaining. Following a timeout, Tennessee had a chance to win but turned the ball over. Williams was fouled with 0.4 seconds left and made both free throws. Williams and Kaylia Hilsman each scored 22 points to lead Texas A&M, and Chennedy Carter added 21. Mercedes Russell led the Lady Vols, 15-1, 3-1, with 21. Number 9 South Carolina 71, Auburn 63 Columbia, SC App. Aja Wilson had 19 points and 11 rebounds before spraining her right ankle with 16 seconds left in South Carolina's victory over Auburn. Wilson, the 6'5" All-American, was a force with her 12th double-double this season and, in the first quarter, became just the 3rd player in program history to reach 2,000 career points. But she came down hard under her own basket in the final seconds and hobbled over to the corner of the court. Team trainers helped her off and she went right to the locker room. Wilson and the defending national champion Gamecocks, 14-2, 3-1 Southeastern Conference, rebounded from their first SEC loss of the season Sunday at Missouri to win their 8th straight over the Tigers, 10-6, 1-3. Jania Mackay led Auburn with 27 points. Michigan State 82, number 11 Maryland 68 College Park, MD. App, Taryn McCutcheon scored a career-high 25 points and Michigan State surprised Maryland to end the Terrapins' 13-game winning streak. Maryland, 15-3, 4-1 Big Ten, dressed 9 players and played only 7. Sophomore guard Blair Watson, the team's second leading scorer, tore her right ACL in practice on Wednesday and is done for the season. The depleted 3-time conference champions used an 11-0 run in the third quarter to close to 43-42, but Michigan State, 13-5, 3-2, regained control with a 12-1 spurt and cruised to the finish. Sheikh Ali had 17 points, 7 rebounds and 8 assists for Michigan State. Brianna Fraser scored 17 points for Maryland. But the Terrapins shot only 39% and committed 24 turnovers in their first loss since November 19 at Connecticut. Michigan State was 0-10 against Maryland in a series that began in 2005. Number 12 Missouri 81, Vanderbilt 70 Nashville, Tennessee, App. Jordan Chavez scored a career-high 18 points on 6 of 8 shooting from three-point range and Missouri defeated Vanderbilt. Amber Smith also had 18 points for the Tigers, 15-2, 3-1 Southeastern Conference, who had no letdown after beating then number 4 South Carolina on Sunday. The lead was 28 before Vandy followed with an 11-0 run and closed the game on a 10-0 run. Kira Walker scored 17 points for the Commodores, 4-14, 0-4, who have lost 8 of 9. Number 13 Florida State 105, Miami 67 Tallahassee, Florida, App. Nasa Woolfolk scored a career-high 23 points and Florida State routed in-state rival Miami. Imani Wright had 17 points for the Seminoles, 15-2, 3-1 Atlantic Coast Conference, who tied the school record with 12 three-pointers and bouncing back from Sunday's loss at Syracuse. Florida State took a 21-7 lead with 4 minutes left in the first quarter and the lead stayed in double figures the rest of the way. Miami's largest deficit of the season had been 15 points but the Seminoles surpassed that in the first quarter. They scored the last 11 points of the first half to lead 57-31. Anita Banks led Miami, 11-6, 1-3, with 14 points. The last time the Hurricanes gave up 100 points was January 10, 2007, when top-ranked Maryland scored 111. Number 16 Ducati, Wake Forest 67 Winston-Salem, ONC App. Lexi Brown scored 27 points and Rebecca Greenwell became Duke's all-time leading three-point shooter in a victory over Wake Forest. Greenwell had 23 points, and her 3 threes gave her 254, 2 more than Tricia Liston. Greenwell had been 1 3 short of the record for 9 games, 5 of those she missed and 2 she was limited because of a knee injury. She started every game she played, 108, until coming off the bench the last 2. Duke, 13-4, 2-2 Atlantic Coast Conference, opened a 19-point lead late in the third quarter. Elisa Pena had 24 points for the Demon Deacons, 10-7, 2-2. Number 25 Green Bay 65, Youngstown State 56 Green Bay, Wis. App. Jessica Lindstrom had 12 points and 13 rebounds. Carly Murphy scored 14 and Green Bay withstood a barrage of three-pointers by Youngstown State. 14 of Youngstown State's 19 baskets were three-pointers, 7 coming in the fourth quarter. Chelsea Olsen scored all 9 of her points in the fourth, all on threes, as Youngstown State, 6-10, 2-3 Horizon League, cut an 18-point margin to 56-50 with 3:29 to go. The Phoenix, 13-2, 3-1, led for all but 4 minutes despite a cold shooting night. Green Bay's NCAA leading defense kicked in, generating 20 points off 16 Youngstown State turnovers and holding the Penguins to 37% shooting. For more app college basketball coverage, http://collegebasketball.app.org and http://twitter.com/app_top25.